Hello, welcome to The Good Cigar. I've got a special treat for you today. Hello, welcome to The Good Cigar. I'm your host, Al Roman. Today, we're going to be looking at something that was sent to me by Micallef Cigars to review and look at. One is this really nice, beautiful ashtray. We're going to be reviewing that, and then we're also going to be reviewing the Micallef Grande Bold Sumatra. And this one looks like a pretty tasty one already. I'm going to put a straight cut on this cutter. It's got a beautiful cap. Let's take a look at this Micallef. It's got a Churchill box pressed. It's got a nice, oily, smooth, leathery feel to it. Slight toothiness. Smells really nice. A little bit of cedar and tobacco in there. It feels really, really nice. So I'm going to put a straight cut on this. It's got a nice cap on there. Let's get this one going. There, I've got a straight cut on that. Not very nice. So to get started with this, Micallef Cigars, very nice company. So far, everything I've met with them. I've met with Al Micallef and several people of the Micallef cigar family, and I've got to say, every single time they've been so gracious and so nice. They've treated me just like I was family. And they sent me to review this really beautiful and heavy porcelain ashtray. And if you can see that there, that has just got some great coloration. That is going to be so pretty. Really like that. It's really going to be a nice addition. And it's really pretty heavy and solid. So what I really do like about this is the large footing on here for cigars. So it's going to hold a really big gauge cigar on there. Because you can get some ashtrays and they're kind of really set up for more cigarettes. And since I don't smoke cigarettes and just cigars, you know, they can just not fit in there quite well. They'll sometimes put an extra groove in there, but this, they've accomplished this for a really nice size groove and nice footing for your cigar to hold it in there, and it kind of puts it slightly down, so anything will fall down inside there. I like that it's actually pretty deep too. I've had some ashtrays, and when I'm sitting outside, and they're so shallow that the wind comes and it just blows the ash over everywhere, which is going to be a useless ashtray to me. But this one's actually got a really nice deep bowl in here, which is really going to hold the ash in even when the wind comes around. And it's just a thing of beauty. It's got the Micallef etchings inside of it and around it. It's really, really nice and heavy. I really, really like this. Nice deep bowl. This is going to be a nice addition. Really, really impressed on how they designed this ashtray. I mean, you've got to put your ash somewhere, and no one likes it when it blows around, or you've got some ugly looking ashtray. I mean, you want it to look nice and be out there. Matter of fact, it's probably going to be kind of hard for me to use some of it because I really don't, it's so pretty, I don't want to get any ash inside there to cover up the Micallef symbol because it's really, really nice in there. So it's going to be kind of a love-hate that I'm going to love using this, but I'm going to hate getting it dirty at all. Let's light this. We're going to light up the Micallef Grande Bold Sumatra. And the cold draw, I'm getting still a little bit of that cedar in there, and from the oils already, from the oils from the wrapper, which has a Sumatra wrapper, and the binder and filler is Dominican, Republican, and Nicaraguan. I'm getting just a little bit of pepper already from the oils in there, like a white pepper coming through there. So this is going to be very interesting. Oh wow, this Sumatra already smells nice. Really, really nice. Boy, that is a flavorful cigar. I'm tasting the leather and cedar And on the back end, just a little bit of a spice of like a white pepper in the back of the spice end there, with just a hint of that cinnamon on there as well, probably from the Sumatra, I'm guessing. Well, let's get into the first third, and we'll see how this one goes. If it goes like the first draw, it's going to be a pleasant, great cigar. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe down below, leave a comment and a like, and let me know if there's something else you would like me to try. And if you'd also like to help out and support this channel, you can always go to patreon/TheGoodCigar.com and leave a donation, which would help continue out better equipment and more cigars as always. So we'll be back. We're going to get into the first third, and we'll see you back. Oh yeah, Micallef. This is already a damn fine cigar. Amazing. All right, we'll be back. Hello, welcome back. I'm still reviewing this Micallef Sumatra, and I gotta say, so far it is a wonderful cigar. I am thoroughly enjoying this once again. Every one of the Micallef cigars that I've had has just been phenomenal. It's almost like it's better than the next, it's better than the next. Thank God there's a lot of cigars for me to go through with Micallefs, because they have such a huge variety of cigars, and I haven't worked my way through all of them yet, but as this Sumatra will tell, I'm going to, because this one is so good. That first third, some of the leather has died down a little bit, and I'm getting now of a woody and more of a dry cocoa inside of there. There's still a hint of cinnamon, and on my lips, because of the Sumatra wrapper has a lot of oil in it, it's got a lot of natural starches and sugars in there. There's kind of a little bit of a sweetness on my lips from the cigar, which is just making this a great tasting cigar. And this is phenomenal. I've reviewed other Micallef cigars, and every time I'm like, wow, that cigar is just amazing. I have yet to have a bad Micallef cigar. I would also thoroughly enjoying the Ashtray that they sent me. That is so beautiful. I'm really liking the depth of that bowl and the footings on it and the look of that. It's going to be really nice to have my cigar set on there, although I'm not going to want to get it dirty, and that's the hardest part of using that Ashtray. I've also decided to pair this Micallef Sumatra with a Reposado Mezcal. And if you don't know what Mezcal is similar to tequila. It's made with agave, it just may not be made with 100% blue agave. And it usually tends to have a little bit more of that earthy tones in it that you can kind of taste the grassiness and the earthiness from the plant. And being a Reposado, it's been aged a little while, but not very, very long, so you can really taste the flavors in there. And I thought that would pair really nice with the Sumatra, and I was correct. That is pairing really, really nice with the bold flavors of the Sumatra. Now also, whenever you're gonna get a cigar, and if you've had a cigar that you haven't had before, and you're wondering, well, I'm not sure what to pair this with, go ahead and light up your cigar. Before you pair it with a drink, try your cigar out. See what you think. You know what? This may go good with that. Because this is the first Sumatra I've had from Micallef, and I wasn't sure what to pair this with. So after a few puffs on this and smoking it down into that first third, I was like, you know what the perfect thing is going to be with this? Mezcal, a Reposado Mezcal, and it is absolutely fits this cigar right now that I'm smoking. So take your time with that. Don't necessarily go grab one of your whiskeys or something and expecting it just to match up with that cigar. Most of the time you're right. If you've had those cigars before and you go, oh, you know what, this drink is going to match up with that. This one I hadn't had before, so I'm matching it up with this one after I had smoked this a little bit, and it was a perfect match. Thoroughly happy with this right there. The draw is a nice medium draw, and I've said this before, I like a good medium draw, not too light, not too heavy. It's got a really nice, pretty smoke output. The burn on that is absolutely perfect on this cigar, just right around there. It's leaving about 1 inch to 1.25 inches ash before I'm having to kind of tap it. And since I've been moving this around a lot, this one's probably going to be tapped pretty soon. And this is a Churchill boxed pressed. And Micallef, once again, thank you, sir. Wonderful job. As every Micallef I've ever had, it's a great cigar. These are soon becoming some of my all-time favorite cigars. And I'm probably going to, I'm probably going to really soon do my 5 top cigars for this year, and I'll put that video out. Probably maybe the next one, I'll put that out as my top 5, and just give you a preview of what I've really been smoking this year and what I'm really enjoying as my top cigars this year. All right, well, we're going to get into the second, third, and we'll be back. We'll see you in a minute. That is mighty tasty. Well, welcome back. I'm into the final third of the cigar, and it's still such a wonderful, flavorful cigar. It's mellowed out just a little bit, and I'm still getting the woodiness, still a little bit of that dry cocoa, and it's pretty almost even match within that, with a little bit of still of a cedar through there, and still that spice lingers out on the back of the tongue, but it's kind of a sweet spice because the oils in the wrapper on the tongue and the lips just make it the kind of a sweet, spicy, little bit of peppery, like a white pepper in there that's continuing throughout the cigar. Really, really great flavor in this cigar. If you haven't had the Micallef Sumatra, pick them up. You're so much going to enjoy them. I also want to tell you about a group of guys that I listen to all the time on a podcast called Cigar Talk, and you can find them at cigartalkpodcast.com. Rob and Bryant are wonderful. They are so funny and great to listen to. When I don't have buddies around just to chat about cigars, I put them on, listen to them, and it's like they're right there. So check them out. Great group of guys. And if you haven't gone to Micallef yet and gone to their webpage, you can also sign up for something called an ambassador, where they're going to send you out a coin and they're going to send you out a form, a handwritten form that you're part of the family then. They send that out to you for free. Fill it out. If you're a fan of Micallef's, go to their website and fill that out, because you're going to enjoy being an ambassador and help spread the word on Micallef cigars, because I have become such a huge fan of their cigars and everything Micallef. So far it's been wonderful. They've treated me great, like family. I want to say thank you to them for sending me out the Ashtray to review. Very happy with that. Really liking the way they designed that, and the cigar they sent me, the Sumatra. Great flavor in the cigar. I'm going to have to get another humidor to fill up so I can get more boxes of the Micallefs to go into my humidor for another one there. So I'm going to continue into the last third here and see if anything changes. I'm not expecting it to, expecting it to get better. I had to remove the small band there, and I'm going to probably have to remove this bigger band before too long, because this one's going to be smoked all the way down. I'm also paired it with a Mezcal Reposado. Great combination with the two, and thoroughly enjoying this October day here in Texas. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, leave me a comment, and we'll see you again back here, and we'll let you know how the end here comes, because this is some good stuff. Pick up some of these. You're going to enjoy them, I promise you. We'll be back. Well, I want to thank you for watching The Good Cigar. I'm your host, Al Roman, and remember, life is too short for bad cigars. So enjoy. Oh, before I forget, T-Bone, if you haven't noticed, he's already got him a new girlfriend back here. That boy is a player, for sure. All right, we'll see you next time, The Good Cigar. I'm your host, Al Roman. Have a good one. Al Micallef, amazing, once again. We'll see you next time on The Good Cigar. Bye.